Welcome back everyone, thanks for tuning in again. Welcome to your old subs, welcome to your new subs. And if you're not subbed, get down there and click sub. Right, so the vlog you're about to see, I actually filmed a few days ago. It's taken me a while to recover from this. It is definitely the most brutal challenge I've ever taken on a bike. And for those of you that haven't watched the vlogs previous to this one, my challenge was to try and ascend 8,848 metres, which is Mount Everest, on a Brompton. I knew this was going to be hard. I had no idea just how hard it was going to be. It is, like I said, the toughest thing I've ever done. Right, so why did I decide to try and take on the hardest challenge I've ever done? Well, one, I like a challenge, but two, more importantly, it was all to raise awareness and some money for Movember. Movember are an awesome charity that do loads of work to help out guys with mental health issues, with cancer, just loads of horrible things that affect men all over the world. So feel free to click the Movember link down below, check out all the awesome work they do, feel free to donate and help them to continue with the great work that they already do. So a bit more about the challenge. So Everesting is probably one of the hardest challenges you can do as a cyclist. It is essentially riding up and down the same hill until you hit a total elevation of 8,848 metres. And to make it even harder for myself, I went and picked probably the most awful hill for this. I'm on a bike that is really not built for this. I did absolutely no training. I decided I was going to do this about 2 weeks ago. So I had 2 weeks prep to get ready to Everest on this Brompton. I have to say a massive thanks to Brompton for reaching out to me and wanting to work together on this vlog. And I kind of hate them for making me do this challenge. Well, they didn't make me do the challenge. They offered and I accepted, but man, what was I thinking? Thank you all so much for all your support and your donations. Thank you to everyone that came out and supported me during this event, especially Martin, who came out twice, including really late in the evening. And it was that support that really kept me grinding through. So I hope you guys all enjoy this vlog. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Genuinely cannot stress how hard this was. Anyway, enjoy watching me suffer. Thank you again for all the support, and I will speak to you guys very soon. Right, it's 7 AM. I've done nearly 900 metres. This is so hard. It's really wet, so I'm going to put out like 330 watts just to get up this one section. It's kind of killing me. I'll check back in when it's a bit lighter, but so far, it's really hard. Sun's coming up, time for a bacon sandwich. This is, I'm not going to say it's harder than I thought. It is as hard as I thought it would be. It's just really hard. I'd really like a coffee.
So we've just woken up, my daughter and I. Dave is out Everesting and has been doing so since 3. I don't know what time he got up and started, but I said that when we got up we would take him coffee, and he just texted me saying he wants paracetamol. He said it's so hard. So we've got what we need, and we are going to head down to the place where it's Everesting, which is not so far from where we live, and we're going to go give him a bit of moral support. I'm sure he needs it.
Hey, dude.
All right. How are you doing?
Yeah, do you think you might have bit enough more than you can chew?
Oh, coffee.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, I was just saying I really want a coffee. It's just so steep, and my gearing, it's like 16% up there.
Oh, I know, but
And like,
I mean, how many times did we have this conversation? And I said maybe. Anyway, I'm not going to bad foot you.
Yeah,
the hill's hard. We know the hill is hard.
If it were dry, it would be cool, but like, it keeps on, like, the sun keeps coming out, but look at it. It's like all misty and condensation everywhere. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Look at it. It was meant to be sunny and nice today, and like, it's just really misty. It's not that bad, but it makes it so hard for the climb, so I'm just slipping and slipping and slipping, but enough nattering. I need to continue riding up this hill. See you later, thank you. Right, let's go. Right, little update. I've done 2,470 metres of climbing, 54.5k, and that's taken 4 hours 45 minutes. This is the most climbing already I've ever done in a ride, I think. It must be. That's the mental side of it. Like, yeah, it's hard, but actually no, it's not. It's just really hard. I'm gonna have a break at 8 hours. Just trying to break it up into like manageable pieces so I don't like get too overwhelmed. This vlog is going to be a series of updates of me in pretty much the same place, dying. Let's be honest, there's still a lot to go. Right, I'm going to get down here and then well, do this again and again and again and again and again. Well, I know I said it was going to be easy. Right, update, 3,445 metres. 6 hours 40. Whew. Thanks, Jack, for coming and saying hello. Oh, it's amazing how much that little helps, you know. I was feeling pretty down just then, and that certainly perks me up a bit. This is the first time so far that I've had doubts if I can actually do this. I'm like 7 hours in, I'm not even halfway. And the thought of doing this all again, like everything that I've just done, all again, that's so much. Oh, I'm terrified. My gearing's really, really heavy. I mean, I'm glad I changed it, but it's still too heavy. Like if you're riding 17%, I don't know, I need something spinnier. Just hit 4,000 metres, that's really good. I'm using actually a Wahoo and a Garmin, right, just in case. Juliet's Garmin says that I've climbed higher than my Wahoo. Which one do I go with? 4,000 metres in, and like, I'm struggling. I think I'm just gonna have a little bit of a break for a minute and then rest my legs, have a stretch. It's just so hard, it's so steep. It's like, every effort is like threshold. Struggling, and my knees hurt as well. I'm trying to stay positive though. I've got some Haribo, so I'm gonna go and eat some Haribo and have a chill out. Cheers. Cheers. Martin bought me coffee, see? All I need to do now is like switch bikes and then convince him to ride the rest of it for me, and I'm sorted. No, much appreciated, thank you. Definitely easier when someone's riding with me. So I'm 4,500 metres in, and like my bike feels like it weighs 1,000,000 tonnes. I keep on telling myself I'm going to stop and have a break, but I just want to do a bit more. I want to get to 5k and then I'll have a break. But I've done 103 kilometres, 4,546 metres of climbing. It's taken me 9 hours. That means I've probably got another 9 hours left, which is quite intimidating. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be very, very, very hard. But I mean, it's Everesting. Of course it's going to be hard. Right, here's something annoying. My Wahoo just crashed and it basically ended the ride. But I did bring along Juliet's Garmin just in case. Oh my God, how lucky is that? That would have been such a pain. Imagine losing the entire ride. So yeah, not stoked on my Wahoo, to be honest. All right, let's carry on. Only 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours left to go.
We have had a full day out, been to the seaside, done lots of fun things. Dave is still Everesting, so we've come to cheer him on again. He's well over halfway, but still no idea what time he's going to finish.
I keep on getting to sit on my top tube.
It's very low.
I'm not coming back just yet. I've still got a lot more to do.
She keeps asking when you're coming back and why you're doing it.
5,634 metres.
How are you feeling? You seem quite chipper, but maybe you're putting it on for the
I'm
camera.
chippy because you're here.
Yeah,
like, I know, I just had a very miserable chat with the camera. It sucks.
Oh, see, that helps though, doesn't it?
It's an hour for about 500 metres at my pace. Anyway, thank you. Hope you guys are all good too. Thank you. I probably won't talk too much more actually because it's getting dark. Yeah. So
you
I'm
can
like
do
700
it.
years old. I'm 6,400 metres in. I'm struggling. It's taken 15 hours so far. I think it's going to take another like 3-4 hours. That's a lot more than I thought. Not feeling it right now. Just going to crack on. I'll check in a bit. It's about 7:30. And I've done 6,800 metres and my knees hurt and I've got so much left. I'm just like at that point where I'm like, I don't even know if I can do this anymore. Like I just don't know. Anyway, you probably can't see. I'm just going to crack on and try and suck it up for a bit. I'm doing it like an hour at a time, then having a bit of a break, but it's hard. I don't know if you guys can see me, but every time I go up, I want to give up. That's where I'm at right now. Mate, it's just my knees. Like the gearing's so heavy, there's like no... Yeah, whoa, fall over. Yeah, it's getting slippy now as well, it's well sketchy. Just gonna have a cup of tea and then crack on. How did I get on? Well, I just did the longest ride I've ever done, with the most climbing I've ever done, right? On the most ridiculous bike. So I say, like, you know, that's kind of like win, win, win. That's just me trying to like justify the bad news. The bad news is, right, look. Distance, 168 kilometres. Time riding, I think 16 hours. Total descent, 7,648. And I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Why have you decided to stop?
My knees don't work. What happened was that I was pushing a massive gearing up 2 really sharp, spiky, like 17% climbs repetitively, where I had to hold well over my threshold, and I've got really bad knees, and they're not any better. And after spending, I think I was, I was going to come home at like 5,000 metres, and I thought, I can't do this. I just messed up. I didn't have the lightest gearing, I didn't think, and it sucks not being able to do it, and it sucks not being able to finish it. But
you figured out how much longer you need to ride if you want to carry
so
on.
if I wanted to carry on riding before everyone's like, oh, it's only another... So to hit the 8,848, I'd need to ride for another 2 hours and 25 minutes with ruined knees. And it is, I don't even know what time it is, it's late. It's like
well, you got in
10
and I was
o'clock.
already in bed.
I'm going to take it as a win because I rode really far. And massive thanks, obviously, to you guys, because everyone's been really supportive on social media, and it sucks when you can't do stuff. I'm tired and I'll get emotional, but I'm annoyed that I couldn't do it.
Yeah, but you've raised an absolute ton of money for charity.
But anyway, it's about raising awareness, do you know what I mean? And I think like this raised awareness, so I'll take that as a win. Even though I'm just not built for Everesting, mate. I'm not, guys. When have you ever seen me go out on a ride longer than like 2 hours? I failed my 200k ride because I'm not a long distance cyclist. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Juliet's arms are really tired.
Well, also, I'm going to go and put your fish fingers on.
Don't hate me.
Not on myself.
I tried my best. Right, thank you. Bye.